Hmm. Hmm. Did you send something in the chat? Yup. So hands onto your devices, on your IDs, and we'll just begin. Right. Hmm. Deshna, were you able to see the solutions I had uploaded?
What?
You said no.
No, but I
That
was just able to see that like in the recording, but not the word file or something. Did you
was
like
the
that?
PY file.
No, I was not able to see it. Shall I check it
Huh?
again? Maybe now it's visible to me.
Uh, Give me a minute. If you go, did something. Oh,
There's a
Lord.
folder for the exercise.
Yeah, exercise solutions. I'd created one.
Yeah, and there are like the solutions for the exercise 3 and 2, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. When you go
Yeah,
to class materials.
yeah, I got it.
All right, good. Hmm. All right. Hashtag session 5. Hmm. This and then. Right. All right. Today we'll be starting with sequences and their functions. Now, primarily in Python, in fact, in any coding language, they are basically, and at the basic level, there are five uh, basic sequences. First one is strings that we've been using since the beginning of the session. All right, strings. You can write in the synthesis as well that they are demarcated using double quotes, or two single quotes. The second are lists. Lists are demarcated. Oh, sorry, using square brackets. All right, and the third one is they are demarcated using parentheses. And there was one, two more. There are two more. Another is sets, and sets are demarcated using curly brackets. All three brackets Python uses. All right, dictionaries. The fifth one is dictionary is actually not considered a sequence. It is considered a mapping data type. I'll tell you how why it's known as a mapping data type when we uh, begin with dictionaries. They are also demarcated using curly braces. All right, these are basic five sequences that we'll be studying about. Uh, as of now, we'll be beginning with strings. All right, like a couple of functions I've told you in the earlier class as well. The last class, like there was, I guess, the lowercase function converting into lowercase and uppercase, swap case, right?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. So going ahead, uh, there are a couple of what do we say? Escape characters. Like for example, \n. Like if I print, that's really known. Like right, it was one of the first things, initial things we got to know about when we started with the sessions. Like if I say Bhavnoor and backslash n and then sing, what will we get? Hmm?
It will come in separate lines.
Above
Right.
Noor and then line a sing like that.
Yeah. The next line and then sing. Right. So it's basically the new line character. Wait, what does this happen? Give me a minute. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Uh, when I run it, Bhavnoor and then sing in the next line. Right. This is the use of backslash n. Backslash n is a new line character. At times I also at times got confused that this is the thing I have to use, but this is front slash. This is front slash and this is backslash. What the new line character is backslash n. Right. Uh, in case you're using an ID like PyCharm or VS Code or something else, and you write backslash n in quotes, you'll get whichever escape character you uh, write. Uh, you'll be shown it with a different color. All right, moving ahead to the next escape characters. All right, escape characters are just a bit of knowledge that escape characters are usually whatever you say demarcated by backslash and then something backslash n backslash t or backslash single quote. Right. Now moving ahead, we have if I say Bhavnoor's backslash t and sig. Now, can anyone guess what would be the output? Any guesses? No? Alright, the backslash t character is used for inserting a tab like this. Basically, four spaces or tab, you can say. If you click on tab, you get this amount of space. Right, so backslash t is used for uh, tabs, you can see in here. Right? Like backslash n, the new line, backslash t, the tab character. Are we good?
Is there any backslash s also like for
For
space? Space maybe.
space. No, there's nothing like that.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I have a doubt. Like when you put the backslash n in the on the upper line of code, so in
Hmm.
the slash t code, where is there no space in between the Bhavnoor Singh?
It's not necessary. I just had put that in just in flow of typing. It is a necessary to put a space in between, right?
Oh, yes, and just one doubt that the slash n what it does is like it puts the word which is next to the backslash n. It puts the word in the next line.
Right. It inserts a next line character. It's basically I type Bhavnoor and then press enter and then sing. It's basically like that.
Okay.
And backslash t you can assume to be like Bhavnoor and then I hit a tab and sing. It's like this.
Okay. Thank you.
Just in the that's in usual sense. This is the language of coding. All right, moving ahead. Like for example, at times, say we are writing a story, and in that we have to use both double quotes and single quotes. For example, I say he said, sorry, he said, comma is no, um, are my no. Let's say this is my friend's house. All right. Now if I run it, it shows me what will it show me? It will show me an error. This is an invalid syntax. But I did everything right,
No, because
right?
of is. Because of is maybe.
No, that's not basically that. We demarcated strings using double quotes. Whatever is enclosed in between the double quotes is considered a string, right? So here there are two double quotes. So whatever I write in this is known as a string, is considered a string by the interpreter. But like sorry, hmm, is considered as a string by the interpreter. But this these things, whatever you see in white and orange, uh, this is outside of this double quote and outside of this double quote as well. Yeah, which means there is no double quote enclosing these set of things. Now this at times becomes a problem if in these cases. So just to prevent the errors, what we do is, for example, we have to use both double quotes and single quotes. Now you can see that uh, the whole string is included in double quotes, and if I run it now, it's just printed as it is, right? But I want it to print that he said, and then a double quote here and a double quote here. I want the double quote to be printed as well as a single quote to be printed. One thing to note, that if you use double quotes to demarcate a string, you can use a single quote in between. And if you use single quotes to demarcate a string, for example, I say print, if you use single quotes to demarcate a string, you can use a double quote in between, and that will get printed. That will not throw any error here, right? Now what I want to use both double quotes and single quotes. Here we can there's another backslash n sorry escapes character we can use. If we say backslash and double quotes here and backslash double quotes here, it will print these double quotes, and it will not consider these double quotes like those that are used to enclose in a string, that are used to enclose a string. There you go, I have double quotes in here. Did you all get it? This might be
Yeah.
a bit of a challenge to understand. Yeah, did you all get it?
Yes, it's
All right,
clear.
cool. Uh, Also, you can use a backslash, say backslash single quotes as well. That's also allowed. It's the same thing. All right. Now moving ahead, the next function we'll be encountering is uh, what's that? F. F, or say F strings, or dot format function. For example, I say my underscore name is equal to, say mm, yeah, BS. Print. I have to print that I have to print first that my name is, and then BS. But I want to use this variable name as well. For example, I do my name is equal to input, and enter your name, right? I want to print that your name is, and then my name. What should I do?
We should first put the double quotation, the
Hmm?
quotation mark, and then
Yeah.
we should write your name is, and
Your
then
name is.
outside the quotation we should
Hmm?
give a comma, and
Yeah.
then write my underscore name.
Cool. That's the traditional method we use, right? And there's no problem in this. Just the fact is that it's a bit of like, if I write BS, it's all right. I'm getting the desired output. It's just a bit of, sort of a tedious task. We can uh, like shorten the code a bit by using the F strings. F strings are the formatted string. If we write an F just beside the double quotes, we are now working in an F string. Now I can use if I want to attach a string, incorporate a variable, the value of a variable into a string, I can use F string, and then wherever I have to insert the say the variable, I use curly brackets, and then I write the variable name. In this case, it's my underscore name, and this will give me the same output I desired earlier. Enter your name, BS. Your name is BS. All right.
Could you please explain again?
All right. For example, I in I ask the user for his or her name. All right, and I want the output to be your name is colon and then the user's name. Whatever the user's name is, I want to print the user's name. There are two ways of doing that. The traditional way, the way that usually people think of is like writing, for example, print your name is is hmm, your name is and then comma and then my underscore name. All right. Uh, is it clear till now?
Yes, it is clear.
Yes.
All right. Now if I run it, I write BS. Both of them are giving me the same output. Just to make this code a bit like shorter, you can say, or you can say a bit more usable. Like if there are multiple variables, I take sorry my underscore age is equal to int input and enter your age, right? And then I ask the user for one more thing, say um, what should I ask for? uh, uh, my underscore sorry my underscore fam underscore members. It stands for my family members, like int input enter number of family sorry family members, right? Now I want to print like your name is this and your age is this and number of people in your family are this. If I do it the traditional way, I would have to do it like your name is this and then uh, say your age is and then again my underscore age, then again uh, number of people in your family are, and then again my underscore fam underscore maps, right? The traditional way would be doing it like this. Clear till now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Now if I print it, say BS, my age is 16 and family members 5. It's giving me the right output, right? It's the desired output. But I can make it numerously short. Like uh, uh, if I do it like using the f string, wherever I have to use incorporate a variable, wherever I have to incorporate a value, the value of a variable, I can uh, demarcate it by like enclose. I can enclose the variable name in uh, curly brackets and using the f string. All right, it's regarded as the formatted string, and I can easily do it like your age is just beside that your age is then curly brackets my underscore age and then number. I'll just copy it, right? Control C and Control V and my sorry my underscore fam underscore names. Right, it's just three variables in this case, but as soon as the number of variables increase, the this 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 thing becomes really big. Just to shorten it, and this is a more readable form of this. Your name is my name, your age is my name, my age, and number of people in your family are family underscore my underscore fam underscore maps. It will give me the exact same output, right? Your age 16 and 5, the same output, right? So it just makes the code shorter. Good? Are you good?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, moving ahead, we have raw strings, R strings. They are considered as R strings. Just like we did F strings, formatted string, we can do R strings, right? For example, I don't want, uh, how should I put it? Uh, for example, there is a string, say my underscore string is equal to backslash n, right? Like b and backslash n s. But I want to know that what exactly is in the string. I don't want a next new line to be printed. I just want this, all of this to be printed on the screen. Like I want the output to be b backslash n s. This should be my output. All right, I can use the raw strings. Like it will not do any. In case I do backslash n, it will not insert a new line. Backslash t, it will not insert a new line character. Sorry, tab character. It will do nothing. It will just print the string as it is. If I just control C and then control V, delete and back. You can see the difference in both of these. Any difference you can see? Yeah, Karthik, can you point out any difference?
Yes.
What's the difference?
In the upper line, the slash n is in orange, and there is slash n in green. So it's not working in the
Yeah,
second
it's
line.
not. It's exactly. It's not. In this case, it's not considered as a special character. It's just
It's
considered.
become string, I think.
Yeah, it becomes in this. It's not considered as a special character. It's just treated as a set of characters. Like uh, it will not. I'll just show it to you. What is this? Just give me a minute. Uh, what's happening? Hmm. Hmm. Right. Moving ahead. Hmm. Right. Now in this case, I used a backslash n, and when I printed that, it inserted a new line character, new line in this. But in this case, it's just printing me what I desired, b backslash n s. All right, that's why raw strings are used for. Uh, all right,
Can you please repeat
I
this
got
one?
it.
all right. I'll repeat it. The whatever you write in the raw strings, like the R strings, everything in this is treated as a set of words, like a set of words or characters. It will not treat anything like backslash n, or if I say backslash t or backslash double quote or backslash,
Okay, now I got your point.
right? It will not treat it as any special thing like it did in the earlier cases. It will just print it on the screen as it is. There you go. All right.
Yes.
Moving ahead, we have the split function. Now, what the split function does is, for example, uh, I had a string. Give me a minute. Sorry, string is equal to, must be somewhere in here. It isn't. Never mind. My my name is Bhavnur Singh. Now, if I print string dot split, can anyone guess what will it do?
Maybe it will split like, for example, it will write M and then Y separately and then split like that only.
By default, the basis. I'll just run it and show it to you. All right. Now, can you see it? This? it returns a string comprising of all the words, like that are split on the basis of a uh, delimiter. In this case, by default, the value of that is space. So wherever it sees a space, it splits this and adds it to a list. And this is different, this is different, this is different. I can also specify it. For example, if I write I in this, sorry, uh, I in here, and then I run it, yeah, you can see here that it shows me my name space, my name space, which is everything before I, and then it drops the I, and after that, till it reaches another I, it gives me this S Bhavnoor S, and then it drops the I, it gives me NGH. All right, it's at times very useful in some cases. For example, um, I want to print. For example, I take uh, user underscore input is equal to uh, input input enter a list of numbers, sorry, numbers separated by uh, spaces. All right, and then I print user underscore input. In many dot split, yeah, in many competitive exam, like uh, in many competitive programming competitions, uh, it's often given as that the input will be in like the numbers will be separated by spaces. So in that case, split function is really a big helping hand. Like I want to print whatever the user gives me, like I say one space, five space, and all the numbers I have to print in, say, a list format. If I went for some other thing, like that would be a tedious task. The split function does that for us. If I press enter, this is the list of the all the numbers, right?
Yes.
Any doubts you have? Any doubts? Anand, Deshna, Priyanshi?
No, no doubts.
No
All
doubt.
right. Okay, that's good. You guys are intelligent. All right. Moving ahead, we have the strip function. For example, uh, say I have so many variables created. I'll just comment them out. Just give me a minute. Uh, yeah, comment these out and comment these out. Right. User underscore input, sorry, is equal to, say I said input enter name. Like the user and inputs the some kind of string with trailing spaces and leading spaces. The leading spaces are spaces that are in the beginning of a string. For example, if I do this space bs and then space, these are considered as leading spaces. These are considered as trailing spaces. All right. For if in case uh, user just writes it like this, if I run it, space bs space. Right. So, and then for example, give me a minute. I want to print the uh, name of the user on the screen, print user underscore input. But in case the user gives me the name with leading and trailing spaces, the name would be like this. Wow, so long name. But the spaces in this case are of no use to us, right? So we can use the strip function. Strip function by default, strip function removes the leading and trailing spaces by default. The default value of removing the leading or trailing characters is space. For example, if I do dot strip and then I run it, space 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 bs space 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 space. Can you see there are no spaces, no leading or trailing spaces? But I
Yes.
did write, I did give the input as leading spaces and bs and trailing spaces. So the strip function by default, the value of the parameter is space. It removes the leading and trailing spaces in case there are any. In case there are no spaces, it just returns the same string. We can also like specify what characters, what leading or trailing characters you have to remove. For example, if I do hashtag in here, sorry, in double quotes hashtag, it's necessary, and then I run it, I write hashtag 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 bs hashtag hashtag hashtag, and then if I press enter, you can see it removed all of the hashtags. But if I run it again, I write space 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 bs, why does it hang, yes, and then yeah, bs and bs, and then I press enter, you can see there are spaces. It did not remove space because the parameter, the value of the parameter we gave was hashtag. It did not find any hashtags in the leading uh, characters or the trailing characters, so it just returned the same string. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Any doubts you have, you can interrupt in between any time. All right. Okay. Moving ahead. Uh, right. Just give me a minute. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. All right. Yeah. Moving ahead. For example, I write user underscore marks equal to sorry, float input enter marks. Right. And I have to print that on the screen. But for example, the user inputs some kind of, sorry, uh, some kind of marks calculated by the uh, what did this happen? Yeah, calculated by the calculator. That might be like 95 point this. I don't want to print so long. All right. So what will I do is, if I print it normally, like print in using the f strings, print marks are uh, marks. Sorry, user underscore marks. User underscore. Hmm. Right. And then if I run it, enter marks 95 point this. It'll show me so long. I just want till 2 decimal places. I don't care what's behind that. I just want till 2 decimal places. So what I can do is I can do it like colon dot 2f. Now what this will do is it will give me like it should, it will be better if I show it you in the working format. Some random numbers. Yeah. Now can you see it? It rounds it off to the 2 decimal places. Right? It drops everything and rounds it off to the 2 decimal places. For example, just I can you can assume it to be xf. You can write anything. Like if I want till 5 decimal places, it will give me till 5 decimal places. If I run it, say 95 point this, and 5 decimal places. There you go. And yeah, but for in case I do it like 95.24, there are there are like just two decimals, right? But I've written that I want till 5 decimal places. What do you think would be the output?
Will it increase the zeros at the back?
All right. What were you saying, Karthik?
Error.
All right. Someone else was also saying.
It will add zeros.
Right.
Yes.
It will add zeros because adding zeros in decimals does not make any difference, right?
Yeah, the number
Yes.
remains the same.
Right. So in case there are not enough decimals in there, it will just increase the number of zeros in the decimals. Even if I do it like this, I don't even write anything in the decimals. It will give me 95.00000, right?
Yes.
All right. Moving ahead. What is this? Hmm. Oh, sorry. What was that? Said. Right. Hmm. Moving ahead, we have some checking functions. Like we have is numeric is one function. We have another function that is alpha. Alpha is alpha. We have is alnum, and we have is lower, and we also have is upper. Now, all right, Deshna, what do you think this will return? This what will this function do if I use it on a string?
Some numeric value may be the same. Like, for example, if you have written like A, B, C, D, something like that, then as there are 26 letters, for example, if you write A, then it will show 1.
All right. Actually, the is numeric function uh, works like it checks whether the given string is contains only numbers or not. For example, if I input the string in if I write the string as like this, uh, 1 2 3 4, and then I write dot is sorry is numeric, right? Then this will return me true because this string contains only numbers.
Okay.
All right. But if I write ABCD, it will return me false. Even if I write AB12, it will return me false because it does not contain only numbers, it also contains AB. Did you get it?
Yeah, now
Bhaiya,
it's
can
clear.
you please explain it again?
Sorry?
Please
What?
explain it again.
Yeah, what if we write the letters instead of that? It would show us false, right?
Yeah, it will show us
So
false.
it will just work on true or false, or is there any
It
other
will
thing?
only return true or false. Whether the string contains only numbers, true. If it does not contain only numbers, then it will return false.
And what
Ritik,
if
yeah,
both?
both, then it will also return false because it will not contain only numbers, right? It will contain
Okay.
other characters as well.
Okay.
Ritik, Patru, you were saying something. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yes, sir. Bhaiya, I was asking that can you please explain the is numeric function again?
All right, is numeric function again. All right, I'll just show it to you in working thing. If I write print 1234 dot is numeric. All right. Actually, all right. Just you can also focus on how we use functions with strings. We use dot and then the function name. All right. Now moving ahead, uh, it will check. Now you tell me, does this string contain only numbers or it contains something else as well?
It contains only numbers.
So this is numeric function tells me whether this string contains only numbers or not. All right. So uh, what do you think? Does this give me the answer in true or false? Does this string contain only numbers?
Yes.
True or false? Give me true or false.
True.
Right. That's the output. True. if I write, in case of 1, 2, 3, 4, if I write A, B, C, D, now tell me, true or false? Does this string contain only numbers? False, right? The answer is false. If I write A, B, and then 1, 2, does this string contain only numbers? Sorry?
No.
It does not. So what would be the output?
False.
Exactly. False. Did you get it now?
Yes.
All right. Moving ahead. Now, Deshna, what do you think is alpha function would do?
I don't have any idea for alpha one.
Just, just
It will be like that. It will all. If we have written only alphabets, then it will be true, and if numerics, then false.
very good. Very good. That's exactly what I thought of. If I write only A B C D dot is alpha. Now, it's just analogous to this. It's is numeric. That the string is only numeric. It checks that the string is only alphabets. Then it will return true.
Okay,
Otherwise,
now
it will
I
return false.
understood.
Now, if I run it, it is showing true. Now, if I do it like ABC1, AB12,
False.
false. If I say AB hashtag, let's see what it does. It's showing
False.
false because these are special characters. These are not alphabets, right?
Yes,
All right.
understood.
Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I'll be back. All right. Now, uh, Priyanshi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Now, if I do it that 1, 2, 3, 4 dot is al num, what do you think will be the output?
It will be false
Why do you think it will be false?
because maybe it is because al num, which will contain both alphabets and numbers.
All right. Let's see what's the output.
Yes, it should show false only.
It's showing true. Now, in this case, alnum, checks whether if you give it give any string to it, it will return true in case the string has only alphabets, or if the string has only numbers, or if the string has both numbers and alphabets. If the string has something else, like if I uh, the other one second, the number case is done. If I say A B C D, then what should it show? It should show true.
True.
Showing true. If I do ABC1 2, it will again show true because it contains both alphabets and numbers. But if I say ABC1 2 hashtag, what will it show? Priyanshi,
False.
right? It will show false because hashtag is a special character. It's not. It's neither alphabet nor it's a number. All right. Okay.
Got it.
Moving ahead. It's basically that it you can think of is alnum function as uh, it will return print this give me a second, like any string. For example, I write A B C D 1 2 3 4 5, right? It's basically the output of this dot uh, right in case there are only numbers or alphabets, you can think of it like ABCD is alpha. Sorry, my bad. Is alpha or ABCD. Sorry, what am I doing right? Right. ABCD dot is numeric. It's basically the output of this. You know what OR function does, right? Even if one of them are true, then it returns true. right? It's showing true, right? You can think of it like in that way. But obviously, this statement will not show true in case they are both alphabets and numbers. Obviously, if you understand, it's good. If you didn't, just forget it. All right. I just wanted to give an analogy. All right, moving ahead. Karthik, can you hear me?
Yes.
What would be the output of this? ABCD dot is lower.
It's true, I think.
Why do you think that?
Uh, because string contains all in small letters, that means in lowercase. So it it print true.
All right, let's see. It's showing true, right? You were right. Now, Karthik, if I do ABCD, what will it show?
False.
Right, it will show false because not all the letters in this are lower, right? All right. Uh, Analogous to this, uh, let's uh, let's see who will be our, what do we say that, volunteer this time. Mm. Soham, can you hear me?
Yes, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. All right. Soham, tell me what will be the output for this. ABCD dot is upper. What will be the output for this?
I think it will be true
And why do you how did you get there?
because the ABCD which you have typed, they are all in uppercase, and
Right,
the after the full stop you have written is upper,
right,
so it must be true.
right. It will show true. There you go. It will show true. But analogous to the above counter example, if I write A, what will it show?
It will show false because not all the characters are in uppercase.
Very right. Thank you, Soham. All right. Any doubt in these five functions? Checking functions is numeric, is alpha, is alnum, etc.
भैया जो वो अपर और लोअर में सबसे पहला लेटर लोअर में सबसे पहला लेटर लोअर केस में होना चाहिए फिर सारे लेटर्स लोअर केस में होने चाहिए
सारे letters should be in lower case. तभी ये this is lower function will return true. अगर एक भी कैपिटल में हो गया या एक भी लाइक कुछ और हो गया लाइक 1 2 डाल दिया मैंने, let's see what will be the output. It's showing true. So it disregards the uh, it disregards these numbers. It will just check the alphabets whether they are in lower case or not.
भैया अगर
And
हमने
what if
कोई
we
अल्फाबेट नहीं डाला
numbers?
और खाली नंबर्स डाले तो
खाली numbers डाले तो ओके वो भी चेक कर लेते हैं,
आई थिंक ये वर्क नहीं करेगा.
देखते हैं. It's showing false क्योंकि उसमें कोई letters ही नहीं है. It's like nothing. It's checking that nothing is in lowercase or not. Obviously that would be false, right? क्योंकि numbers को तो ये disregard कर देता है. It's similar to this कि मैंने कुछ भी नहीं डाला and then it's checking ये lower case में है या नहीं, तो उसको पता कैसे चलेगा, right? Similar in this case. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Who was saying?
Nothing, I was just saying that I got it.
All right. Moving ahead with the functions. These are five checking functions that are often used. Like, right. All right. Going ahead, we have the rest function we did in the last class, right? Print, say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. If I write dot lower, what will it Print. Let's see who will give me the answer. Yashvi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. What will be the output for this? In Did you attend the last class?
No, I was
All
doing the
right.
AHC workshop.
All right. Never mind. Deshna, can you explain what will be the output and why would that be the output?
Yeah, so over here, according to the last class one, it would convert everything like this
Right.
whole string to lowercase
Right.
because
Whatever.
here
Yeah.
it is written that it's lower. And
Dot
like
low.
if you do it vice versa, if you do it upper, then it will show all in uppercase.
Control C and enter. Control V, and I change dot lower to dot upper. Right. And now if I run it, this string in lowercase is this, in uppercase is this. And one more function I told you, Karthik, what was that function from these?
Swap.
Right, exactly, swap case. Now, Priyanshi, can you explain what swap case function does is? If I write this string and then swap case.
As far as I remember, it will the ones in the uppercase it will swap them to the lowercase, and the ones in the lowercase it will swap them to the uppercase.
Very nice and crisp explanation. Thank you, Priyanshi. And she's absolutely right. It converts those in the uppercase like A, C, D, E, G, I, and K to lowercase, and rest those were in the lowercase B, E, and what's else? F and H and J. It converts them into capitals, uppercase. All right.
Yes.
Any doubts you have? Any kind of doubts? Anything you want to ask apart from this? Any kind of miscellaneous questions? Because we're done with the class right now. In case you want to ask something. Yeah, Shashvi.
नहीं कुछ नहीं है कोई डाउट नहीं है
All right. Quite hard. You guys are really intelligent. All right. So this was everything about strings. In the next class, we'll be doing about lists and their functions. You can uh, I hope everyone is trying to take a couple of minutes, 20 minutes every day. In case you're not, it's even if you do it alternate days, it will be okay because other studies are there as well, right? Uh, the next class we'll be doing about lists. It would be better in case you know have a brief about the you have a brief about what lists are, what are other lists, what are a couple of list functions, right? We'll be able to do it faster the next time. All right.
Is it little bit same as HTML?
What?
Means the list. The
No,
list.
no, actually not.
Okay.
It's just like the output of the split function you saw. It was like my, then comma, and then name, comma is, comma Bhavnur, comma Singh, and that
Yes.
was enclosed in square brackets. That's what is considered is as string in sorry, lists in Python or
Okay.
any programming language. HTML is not exactly a programming language.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
it's not.
it's
I
for
just
web
was
dev.
making a guess that maybe.
Yeah, right. All right. So I guess there are no questions. So we're good to end the class. Are we good?
Yes, we are good.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Thank you. Thank you for joining.
थैंक यू भैया
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too. Have a good day.
बाय
Bye.